Layers is an extremely powerful program, and there are a lot of different ways that you can edit and adjust your image. First, we'll start on the left-hand side. You'll see that there is a Files and Extras pane. Right now, it's selected at Extras. This is a way for you to access files on your computer. You can open photos directly here inside Perfect Layers by going up to the Files tab and selecting something, for instance, from your Pictures folder. You can select a folder that you'd like to access by clicking Open this drop-down menu, and you'll see I can go to my ON1 software computer, I can select my desktop, and I can open up my Photos folder and access images from here. You can also go up to the File menu and select Open, and go through and choose an image this way as well. The Extras tab is for you to access ON1 extras, or extras that you create yourself, and these are backgrounds, borders, and textures you can apply to your images. On the far left, you'll see a tool well. These are all of the different ways you can edit your image, starting with things like the crop tool so that you can crop and level your image. You can access things like retouching tools like our Perfect Eraser or Content Aware Fill tool. And you can even mask out areas of your image that you don't like using our masking brush, our quick mask tool, and lots of other refinement options. On the right-hand side of the screen, you're going to see your layer stack. This is where you can combine multiple layers together. You'll see this image has two layers. On the bottom is my original photo, and on top is a layer called retouching. This is where I went through and I removed something from the foreground of my image. I can turn a layer's view on and off by clicking the icon to the left of that layer. So this is my photo with retouching, and this is my photo without it. I went through and I removed a couple of the pebbles in the foreground and the shovel. And I'll go ahead and turn that retouching layer back on. Down at the bottom of the layer stack, you'll be able to access things like the ability to duplicate your layer, subtract a layer or remove it from your layer stack. You can merge layers together to flatten your image. You can create a color fill layer, which gives you the ability to add a solid color to your image and blend it in a way that you want. And you can also click the gear icon and create a smart layer. This gives you the ability to readjust edits through programs like Perfect Effects, Perfect Portrait, and Perfect Enhance. Up in the top right-hand corner, you also have things like your Navigator so that you can take a closer look at parts of your image, as well as your loop, which does the same thing. I can click and drag my mouse around my photo and really take a good look at certain parts of my image. For instance, this photo might need a little bit of noise reduction, and by taking a closer look, I have the ability to pay attention to that. You also have access to things like your histogram and your info panel so that you can tell how this image was shot. Perfect Layers is an extremely comprehensive program, and it's a great way to start out with an image. You can add a new background, apply a texture or a border, make retouching adjustments, and then you can move on to other programs like Perfect Effects.